Okay, hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome. It's Friday, and that means that I'm going to play with the under 1400 guys. Very warm welcome to Vaidya's Chess Hub. Let's get started and find out who all are with us for now. There are quite a few players with me right now. The first one will be Sagar. Welcome to the seniors. Jay and Vihang are also here. Well, I believe that Vyang must be preparing for some tournament. Maybe he will play a tournament. Sagar, if you are here, well, please accept this 3 plus 2 rating game challenge. He is there. All right. So E4 it is from my side, and he's responded with E5. So I'm going to play the Danish Gambit. Will I get to play the full Danish Gambit? We'll find out. Oh, not quite. He has not taken on B2. Surprise. It is a big surprise. He's not taken there. You know what? He's attacking my bishop. And what are the chances of me sacrificing here and then attacking the knight? He would definitely come here. King to f6. Alright, not interested for the moment, at least. Well, Kavish is also here. He has typed his ID. That is interesting. So he becomes my fifth challenger. Updated. My list has been updated, no doubt. Okay, now what to do? There is knight f6. By the way, Saumitra, our student, the senior, the above 1400 student, did well in his grammar question paper today. By the way, my students know that I am an English coach as well. So on our English channel, I've uploaded um, a grammar, specimen grammar question paper. I hope that you all will love solving that. Jay might be aware. Saumitra is aware. It will provide you all with good grammar practice just before your exams, in case your exams are due now. Alright, now this is an interesting contest because black has castled, and if I play this pawn, I wonder might play the knight to d5. Jay is saying I saw that particular video. Hello! Who is here? Well, Rutu is here. Rutu has typed his ID. Sure. Well, I guess the rook to d1 will make more sense at the moment. Rutu has typed his ID, so Rutu will be my sixth challenger. And I believe Prajna has also typed her ID, so she will become my seventh challenger. The list has been updated. Very happy. 7 challengers. I should not be that low on time here. I have to be mindful of that. Now what's going to happen here? I'm going to probably lose the exchange here. Yeah, most probably. Most probably. Yeah, it is 3 plus 2. Don't worry about that. It is 3 plus 2. Now, which way should the capture be done first? Which way? Oh, he's taken there. Now, hasn't he given me the fork? Well, that's the thing you should not have done. I think you should have taken it with the bishop, because now what you have allowed is my pawn is on e7, and well, unfortunately, now I am going to make a queen. And remember, it's not just about making the queen, it's with the check. You all know check comes first, so I'll have time to capture the bishop. So I think that's what has happened there. And now I'm two piece up here. Two piece up here. That that is why I thought you should have just taken with the bishop. Sagar, it's all right. You have to learn. No problem. Can we have a checkmate or something? So Vihang says, yes, I'm playing a tournament. I don't think Samitra is coming. It's his final. Yeah, I know. His exams. He is done well in English. And Vihang, that same offer is extended to you as well. Please keep that in mind. The English video on specimen grammar question paper. It's a good one, mind you. There was a suggestion by student, or students should I say. Now, hasn't he given me this fork, and on top of that, isn't this mate? Oh, Sagar, the queen was necessary. The queen was protecting this g7 pawn. Did you notice that? How many people watching the stream are noticing this? Oh, the queen was necessary for the checkmate. I was earlier thinking about knight takes c7, but even better is just the simple checkmate. Okay, Sagar, well played. Please learn from your errors. Next one is Yatharth. Accept this challenge. I've already sent that to you. You did play well, I must say. You actually did well. So Yatharth, I'm playing with white pieces here. Yeah, he was thinking about the back rank checkmate. I agree. I agree with Prajna. He was thinking about the back rank checkmate. Yeah. When you are checkmated, the game is over. You don't get to play your checkmate move if you are checkmated first. Completely agreed. Now, this is one move which is so common in the Danish gambit, where it calls for a lovely sacrifice, and then I can win back after the queen checks on d5. I'm interested. So not just winning the pawn back, but also not allowing black to castle, and I'll regain my piece. Everyone watching the stream, be mindful of such things. I'm sure you're loving these things. This is why you watch out for the hanging pieces. The bishop on c5 was hanging, bishop takes f7, checking, takes f7, queen d5. Alright, I will get my piece back. Question now. Oh, now here, this is unnecessary. Could he not have won a pawn? He could have, right? Easily, that too. He could have taken the pawn on b2 and then probably pushed the pawn and attacked my queen. Now, I think bishop takes f6, g takes f6, queen takes f6 is a pawn loss. So this move was not necessary. The queen was defending it, the pawn was defending it, the bishop and the queen were attacking it. So it was attacked twice and defended twice. The under 1400 used the training. Your queen move is actually unnecessary. The queen was necessary on d8. It was protecting the knight twice. But now that you have moved the queen, I'm going to win the pawn there. So you should have played, probably the move I see is knight to c6 would have been great. Developing your bishop would have been the other move. So clearly. Castling, I don't know what Vihang is talking about because that bishop, king took bishop. So I don't know what Vihang is talking about. How is castling possible here? King took on f7 and then went back, right? Sure, right? So this is for Vihang. This bishop takes f7 check. That happened. King takes f7 and then queen d5 check. I won the piece back. That's what happened in the game. Now, Vihang, what is the tournament that you are going to play? Is it the hourly blitz or is it blitz or rapid? What are you guys playing? Now, I thought you could have played knight to b4, forcing me to play knight to a3. Otherwise, you were threatening this fork. I thought you would go for something like that, but well, that attacks my rook. Remember, you cannot castle, not because of my queen controlling d8, but because his king has moved. That's why castling is not an option. Now this won't work. I was about to play knight c3 when I realized he has knight c2, and that would have also been a fork. Anyway, he's done that. So he wants to win the pawn. I think I'm going to give him the pawn. Let him have the pawn. Sure. Let him have the pawn. Interesting. In fact, I'll give his pawn back, right? He has got 5 pawns. I've got 6 pawns. So he will have pawn back. Yes, I'm down to last 20 odd seconds. He didn't take. I'm surprised. He didn't take on b2. Why? Why did he do that? Thought his knight was getting blocked or something. He had a4 if necessary. Anyway. But Vyang, that's not the best approach. Doesn't work in tournaments. I don't know of any tournaments outside of leeches that operate on that kind of a strategy. It's a discovered check. Everybody watch out for that. It's a discovered check, and this is bye-bye queen. There should be mate somewhere very soon. I wonder if I have to take the queen. I really don't want to take the queen. Why do I have to take the queen? Truly speaking, I don't want to take the queen, but let's see. If there is no other alternative, then there is no lag. There is no lag. The stream is fluent. No lag. There is no lag, guys. Well, unfortunately, now I have to take. And then there is this check. King. Doesn't matter where is check. And This is mate. Block it with the bishop. No. Yeah. No, I mean, I know, but then I wanted to get a checkmate, but that was not possible without taking the queen. So I always am happy to win the queen, Prajna, no doubt about that. But then if checkmate's possible, then why do you need to take the queen? That is the whole point. I was trying to avoid that. Meanwhile, Reyansh, well, it says you are not available. It doesn't have that green dot next to your name. Are you there? We'll find out soon. If Reyansh is there or not, we'll find out soon. Okay, he is there. He didn't show as the green dot there. Now we have the green dot next to his name for sure. I'm going to play, let's go ahead and play the Scandinavian. E4, D5. Is this Namish? Satvik? Is this Namish? Who is it? In disguise. So is Reyansh going to take the pawn? Yes, he is going to take the pawn. Okay. I've posed the question and I wonder why he didn't take there. Would have made my bishop move twice. Attack, attack, attack. Now, is there something like bishop c5, letting him have this, bishop takes f2? Is there anything on that line? I'm going to try that. Let's give him knight takes f7. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm willing to do this. Let's see. Let's see if there is any counterplay. Ooh, he's done that. Why would he have done that? I have no idea, but now I'm going to castle, so my f7 is protected now. Bishop e6, I would have lost a pawn. I thought that there would be some counterplay. Sure. Now, I believe now queen d1 is forced. Yeah, because I was threatening knight takes c2 as well. Let's kick this knight. Had I been playing with Arya Mahakal, well, I surely know he would have played knight takes f7. He always gives two pieces for rook and pawn. He likes playing with that strategy for some reason. It's always like that. So now is there a knight exchange waiting? Otherwise, if not, let's count it. I'm attacking his knight. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? So finally, I did give him the piece anyway. Let's see. There is something. Let's see. Knight takes c5. So now, Reyansh, you are a piece up here. You are a piece up here. Yeah, white's three pieces are not. Now, this is stunning move by Reyansh. I'm so happy he found this move. Because not only was I threatening checkmate here, I was threatening to win the knight as well. And he covered everything with this fantastic move, knight e4. I am happy with this guy. As a coach, whoa, I am impressed. Totally, sir. And by the way, one thing is again for sure that there are three undeveloped pieces. That's a very shrewd and an astute observation. Totally. So I'm not all that worried because of that piece there. All right, let's see. But still he's capitalizing very strongly. What say, guys? Can I not just go here? Just maneuvering my pieces to better squares. He doesn't have a light colored bishop, mind you. He doesn't have a light colored bishop. I could go ahead and utilize that. Does not have a light colored bishop. So f5 attacking the knight. What's up then? He's down to last 40 seconds. Remember, this is 3 plus 2 though. 3 plus 2. By the way, I'm happy the way Reyansh has managed to keep a rating of over 1200. For him, that is nice. I am happy for him. I'm really happy for him. That is good. That is really good. I knew that. Well, he's attacking this twice. The question is, can the knight really take that pawn? It's down to 10 seconds. Why did he do that? So that he could win the pawn. He gave the exchange. That's an unwise decision. That's not a wise decision, by the way. So I have rook for two minor pieces. Oh, I thought he's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. I really wanted. This was Samartha mode activated. That's right. That's right, Prajna. Samartha mode activated. Monitor is up next. My next challenger is Monitor. And Reyansh, you've played well. You've earned my respects. You have played well, sir. I'm very, very happy. Very happy. Very good. And I really, really thought that you are going to go for that end game where, you know, there will be plus 2. You had plus 2 seconds incremental time control. So I thought you were going to go for that. At the end, Reyansh, you could have played a little faster and really would have been some ending. Vyang says it was actually winning for white. Yeah, I mean, two pieces are two pieces for a rook. Plus some pawns there. I don't know. Plus 7.6 for white. Reyansh, watch out. Plus 7.6. It's just that you could have played, really quick towards the end. In Samartha style, surely. Making sure. Now here there is a trap, guys. If I take with the bishop, this pawn push, as the knight comes back, there is a pawn push again, and then there is a fork, with the bishop on d6 and the knight on b6. Please remember this. What did I just say? After this take, if I take with the bishop, then my opponent can push the pawn, and if the knight comes to b6, then his pawn pushes further, giving him a fork of bishop and knight. That's something to watch out for there. Monitor has castled before me. So now I don't mind coming back to b6 because there is no bishop here. I can take here. I can first take the queen and then take the pawn. That's the way I could have done that. Had I taken the pawn first, then he would have probably taken my queen and then stopped me from castling or something like that. Who knows? He wants to exchange pieces. Should I? Let's do it. Let's oblige. Let's oblige. He wants to exchange pieces. Okay, obliged. There is just no endgame for me as I play the King's Gambit. I just finish off my opponent in the middle game. Whoa, that's a big, big line. We hung. That is some big line there. He says, when I play the King's Gambit, there is no end game. Your opponent, the game is over in the middle game. Be careful though. No element of overconfidence should seep in. Now, he should not have taken there because he allowed me to complete the pawn chain. Agreed that I have an isolated pawn. Still, there's a pawn chain of some sort. He should not have taken on d5, I strongly believe. Okay, now this one was something that I had not thought of. I thought he would go for doubling the rooks. Avadut, I thought you would go rook c3 and then put the other rook behind. You had a chance to double up the rook. If you are listening to this, if the others are listening to this, this move was unnecessary. Instead, you should have played rook to c3 and later put the other rook on c1, and he would have doubled the rooks on the c file, and that was much, much stronger, I feel. Now, by playing the bishop one more time, he has just simply allowed me to be on the 7th rank and attacking 2 pawns. That's simply not okay in any way. Although he has only one chance, which is rook c1. Is that going to work? Because I am also having a back rank weakness here. I have a back rank weakness. Rook c8, I'm not sure. He has played rook c1. So, is there any merit in playing bishop takes f to check first? Then the king would move and then I would take the rook. Let's see if that works and if I'm able to win a pawn or something like that. Prajna wants to shift to King's Gambit. But my dear Prajna, there's a lot of theory you have to then go ahead and learn. Put in a lot of efforts. Again, I'm saying my pawn chain is very strong here. There is a fortress. The king cannot enter my territory here. Don't worry, there is still a fortress there. Could have given a check here, by the way. Okay, I'm going to try to force. Oh, he wants the exchange. Now, how bad is that? With pawns, with pass pawns. Monitor, monitor, monitor. I'm not going to take their monitor. Now, all I have to do is just wait for you to run out of moves. Okay. Yeah, thought I'd go for the staircase thing, but even better is just this checkmate. Avdut, let's go back to the games. What you can learn from this game is you should not have asked for this exchange because, well, I had three pawns and that those pawns were sailing and cruising. Your lone king would never have been able to stop that. So that was bad on your part. Also, again, with this move, play the rook to c3. You could have put the other rook and you would have had double rooks on the c file. That was a very, very nice initiative that you had there. Very, very important. Very important. I have no doubt, Avdut, that you've understood this. You could have doubled the rooks. Kindly acknowledge it in the chat if you have realized what I'm saying there. You had this wonderful opportunity to double your rooks. Who is my next challenger? It is Kavish Korke, the guy who plays ultra delta fast. My goodness, is he going to play that fast today? Well, I hope not. He's got a good opportunity here to play against me. He should think and then probably play and make the most out of this, put a fight. All right, that is the advantage of playing the games under 1400. Don't worry about it. The win loss is one thing, but if you can learn something from every game, well, hey, that's what we are looking for. We're looking for you to learn from the games. Are you under 1400, Radesh? Radesh says, "Oh, Vyang, all the best. Please show your performance in the WhatsApp group. Post your performance there, about your performance there. All the best for the tournament, Vyang." Radesh, what is your rating? If you are under 1400, then you can play with me. Yes. Just type your ID there. If you are under 1400. Guys, notice what happened because of that move. I took the pawn and my knight has now started protecting the pawn on e4 that was attacked by the opponent's knight. So Radesh, I've already told you what to do. You can go ahead and type your ID. Vyang has left for the tournament. All the best to him. And we have a new challenger, Radesh 0511 is my new challenger. The list has been updated. Radesh, sure? You there? By the way, the other thing I wanted to ask you is, I hope you all have looked at the model answer paper. I've put that on WhatsApp. Did you all see that? The juniors, did you all see that? I have Omkar sir shared the answer paper with me and I've shared that with you. I've put that on our WhatsApp group. Hey, Saumitra is here. Vyang has just left us, Saumitra. He's here. Huh, I thought it's 6:30. He's left for the tournament. Vyang, you said bye and you're here. I was about to tell Saumitra that Vyang has left for the tournament. He thought that you have your... What was that, Kavish? What was this move? My bishop is attacking your queen. Now, comments, people. What knight to G? How do you want to play good chess? Is there a trap? Am I missing something? I mean, he's played it with such confidence there. you know, makes anybody wonder, ooh, is there some mate on h2 or there's some trap or what is exactly this move knight g4? Kavish, why? Why do you do such things? You just plain and simple move the knight. I'm winning your queen, buddy. You don't do that. You are 1206 rated player. You're not 800. Even 800 doesn't do this, man. No, 800 also doesn't do this. Now let's see if I have some line here where I can take here and maybe win the bishop if I want, or maybe go knight g5 and win the knight if I want. Look at what that one move does. It just ruins your game. Now it is up to me. What do I want? Do I want the bishop? Or do I go for this knight g5 check, winning the knight? Everything is losing, but let's go for this. The logic is that if the king goes back, I win the bishop with a check. I like that. And then with the knight, it's always checkmate threat then. Game is going to be over very soon. Kavish, what did you do? So there is this check. Now if he comes back, there's knight. Oh, he goes there. Well, how about giving him a check again? There is nothing that can block this. Nothing that can block this. And maybe, well, yeah, sure. Now I am at least, Kavish, watch this. Queen f7 is checkmate. Can you stop that? Can you do something to stop that? Think about it. Think about it, Kavish. Queen f7 is checkmate, but you can stop it. Okay, that was one way of doing it. I thought you would go for knight h6. That was also the other way. This one is not the best way, and here is the reason. Now I am going to play f4 and I'm going to chase that knight. With knight h6, I thought I couldn't chase that knight away. But with that, I'm sure the others who are watching this are enjoying this. He should have stopped that checkmate with knight h6. With f4, even if now he attacks my queen, what's going to happen is I'll take the knight and there is a discovered check, and then, that's the thing. Small things make a big difference. Knight h6, I always thought that that was the way to support f7 square. So, okay, now this is just over. Okay, that's why I said, you know what? Knight h6 was a better way to save this. Guys, again, let's go back to that move. I thought knight h6 was better because then the knight would have protected f7 and I could not have chased it away. Sure, white was winning, but come on, in that position, I think that was the best move. Rutu is my next opponent. He is 959. So Rutu, we have got to ensure that you come to 4-digit rating at least. That's your first target. Let's get to 1000. You are a beginner. Fine. Let's see to it that you get to 1000 at least. Oh, thank you, Prajna. Prajna has given us a nice quote. She says, small things make a big difference by Ameya sir. Thank you so much, Prajna. It does, by the way, in chess. Now, I'm going to take that pawn. He probably will take with the queen. And now I'll play the knight with initiative. Now, this is what happens with the beginners. They allow the minor pieces to be developed of the opponent, of course, with initiative. So I'm making his queen move again and again and again. Well, let's say I can make his queen move one more time, but that would mean that my knight would also move one more time. So I don't want to rush into things. How about a check first, huh? Nah. Let's play a simple d6 move. I know I'm blocking and shadowing my bishop, but bishop e6 it is. Oh, bishop e7, sorry. Not e6. Bishop e7. Again, look at the typical feature, the difference between the games, the development of pieces. Before this was the picture. I have a couple of pieces out. I am playing with the black pieces. He has the white pieces. He makes the first move, and the only piece developed is the queen. All the under 1400 who are watching the stream, that's why you have a separate batch now. Learn from these things. Look at the screen here. On this move, what did you see? I was the one with the black pieces. He makes the first move. He is playing the white pieces, and yet the only piece out is the queen. So not what you want. You don't want your queen to be out early as a beginner, because then your opponent will attack the queen and harass you like that. Finally, the bishop is out, which is good. And anyway, I wanted to play bishop e7 to unpin that knight on f6, and probably would look to castle. Black castling before white makes a statement. Black castling before... Wow! Now let's look at the journey of this queen here. From d1, there was a capture on d4, then to d3, and then again back to d1. You can write a book on this, The Journey of My Queen. Prashna can quote that. Rutu is going to write a book on this, The Journey of My Queen. Look at that. D4, D3, back to D1. You took 3 moves there. And again, what you can see is just the one piece developed, that's bishop on G5. So that is how you can improve. I didn't like that F3 move. The knight's supposed to be there. The bishop should be out. Look to castle. So all the other under 1400, type it in the chat if you're learning something. Go ahead and type it. Rayansh, come on. Radesh, if you're learning something. These are the things to learn. Okay, all my challengers, Kavish, Abdut, Yatharth, Sagar, these are the things you are going to learn. Get your knight to f3, take your bishop out, try to castle as soon as possible. This square f3 belongs to the knight. It's just so wrong to have a pawn there. For white is f3 and for black it is f6. Never ever do that. By the way, I should focus on the game. I'm down to under a minute now. Yes, Prajna, that's right. The Journey of My Queen. Now, this is again a very bad move. The simple thing is that I'm going to give up my bishop. Doesn't matter. Because this is going to mean that the structure here alongside the king is just so damaged, so tarnished. I mean, it's just beyond repairs, I feel. Beyond repairs. Chess with Prajna says, learning a lot. No lag. I don't know why people talk about lag. There is no lag. People, there is no lag. Monitor. The stream is fluent as butter, as we all say. As fluent as butter. Okay, now let's see what I can do here. Why did he shy away? He should have exchanged the queens and then taken my pawn. But now he is not allowed this, rather the exchange, and I will get the free pawn. I don't understand the logic there. By the way, the rook is aiming for the king, but I have the knight well supported with my bishop and my queen. So I am not worried. Point noted there. Another thing is, now the juniors should see how I'm going to utilize the +2 timing there. I'm going to utilize the +2 timing. Let's give this check here. This is a fork. And now let us give this check. Because now I'm going to win the rook here. And then there is no checkmate here on g7. Now he should save the queen. Really save the queen. He has to save the queen. Yeah, oh no! What is that? What safety is that? You had all the time in the world and you did that. You just went here. You had a lot of time. Should not have done that. Should not have done that. And now this piece is attacked twice and defended only once. Isn't that checkmate? Queen takes d2. He can save that by bishop. Bring the bishop. Play the bishop. Oh, he's done that and this is checkmate. Guys, notice how beautiful this checkmate is. You know, sometimes the knight does the same work as the pawn. Sometimes the knight does the same work as the pawn. It's a very common idea there to get a checkmate like this. Please remember that. Now the way to save this checkmate was bishop. Oh, the bishop to be played here with the support of the pawn on c2. That he could have done. By the way, I've got another challenger. Prajna is the next one, by the way. Ayush is my next challenger who's been recently added. I don't know, Ayush, why you are not there from the start. Should be there from the start because then you can learn so much. All the games, you know what, they had plenty to learn. Yeah, Samartha mode activated, Prajna, that was right, for the last game. And this time I did that. English opening by Prajna. And I am going to play the reverse Sicilian. That is, imagine white playing e4, black c5. It's like the mirror of that. e4, I'm not sure is the move. I'm not sure e4 is the move after you play c4. Now that bishop there is an annoying bishop. I am telling you that bishop there is an annoying bishop. Again, the juniors watching this, watch it. Development of pieces. Two pieces out, but I'm attacking the bishop, mind you. And I want to win the bishop for the knight. That's what I want to do. By the way, again, a gentle reminder to all of you. My English channel is English Grammar with Ameya sir. Rajna, are you aware of this channel? So bishop has gone back. And I play d6. I know that I am again blocking my bishop. Isn't the greatest idea, but sure. At the moment, I'm comfortable doing that because Prajna also has a pawn on c4 and that was the square for the bishop actually. White castles, black castles. I hope Rutu you're watching this. In your game, man, the king side was just smashed open. Remember? You played f3. Then there was this exchange that happened and there was a pawn on h3. In this case, Prajna has actually managed to find castle, castling move. Again, I'm saying that her second move, e4, I'm not sure that's the proper move. c4, e5, e4, not sure. I think monitor is also aware of my English channel. Isn't it, Avdut? The monitor of the class, I believe, knows about it. Surely. Okay, so Prajna says, your piece is in my camp. Get it out of my camp. And I think I'm going to have to do that because I have no safe squares. So I have to come back to my camp. But not on a6. I come back rather on c6. Point to note. Yeah, monitor says yes. So monitor, please watch out for this video. Do share your score there. It's a grammar challenge. There are about 40 questions. It's a video that I uploaded today, this afternoon. Good to see. Prajna, there is one incredible improvement in you. Let me praise you for that. Guys, everybody should note this. Prajna was a very hasty player, and now you can see that she's using her time. I've said this many a times that I would rather have you, lose on time than to just play something carelessly, rashly, play incredibly hurriedly and lose. That's not done. You rather lose on time initially as a beginner, but your moves should make sense. I mean, why are you making the move? Are you even, careful, or are you even looking at what your opponent is playing? Are you even looking at those motives? I like that. So Prajna, it's a good thing. It's a very healthy improvement. Now remember, check comes first. So I cannot be thinking bishop takes e2. Check comes first. Of course, now Rutu again, watch it. I don't want to take with my pawn with the blue color. I want to take with the queen. I don't want to bust open my king side. Rutu, if you are watching and learning this, type it in the chat. I don't want to take with the blue arrow. That will open my king, open up the position. Then what is the use of castling? I want to take with the queen. Vyang says, oh, performance of 2182. Amazing, amazing, Vyang, amazing. Keep it up. Yeah, so there you go. Rutu says he is learning, and that's nice. Now, Prajna has given me the square for the knight, knight to d4, and now she has no pawns to scare my knight. So this is called an outpost. This is called an outpost. Monitor, type something. Your work is there, man. Monitor, your work is there. Cut out. Type such terms. This particular position is an outpost for the knight. Because now, Prajna has no pawns to scare my knight away. She cannot play e3 or c3 to scare this knight. That's an important point to note, guys. A very, very important point to note. So I am in no rush whatsoever. Yes. Oh, Rutu typed that. Nice. Did not wait for the monitor. I like that. I like that. Did not wait for the monitor. I am going to exchange. And let's attack the pawn. Oh, no botheration. Prajna, no botheration. And I think I missed a good move here. Another pawn. And I think now I have this. I had a wonderful move earlier. Oh! Oh, now Prajna, can you finish this? Prajna, can you finish this? Prajna! Can you finish this? Come on, Prajna! Come on, Prajna! Oh! I gave her the queen. There was a fighting chance. Oh, MG. Monitor also did the job. Outpost for the knight. Again, I'm saying, let's take a look at that position again. Yeah. This position, everybody note, is known as the outpost because Prajna could not have driven that knight away with any of her pawn moves. Such a position for the knight is called an outpost. But Prajna, I'm not sure with these pawns now what you would have done because these two are great advanced pawns. Oh, they are massive. And I would have played rook to b8. I wonder if I could have done anything anyway. Oh, Vihang, congratulations, defeating everybody. He's defeating 22-55. Guys, our hub's strength. I'm so happy. Vihang, Saumitra, just killing it. Chinmay will soon join the ranks. That is amazing. That is just fantastic. Easily. Vihang, that is awesome, man. Awesome. My next challenger, who is my next challenger? Radesh. I hope Radesh is with us. Lots to learn today, guys. There was a lot to learn today. I'll be honest with you. There was a lot to learn, including what I uploaded on my English channel. Sure. And that's Vihang for you. He's on the first position. Brilliant. Brilliant. Against Radesh, I'm playing with the white pieces. He's played e4, e5. I'm going for d4. Vihang is on the first position in that tournament, which is an outstanding thing. And Vihang has taken the screenshot, and which means that we will all get to see that in WhatsApp. I wonder how many players you have there, Vihang. How many players are playing it? When you say you are number one, out of how many players? That's awesome. Just awesome. I will probably, should I take there? Should I take there? I should take there. I feel. Castling, huh? 806. That is just amazing. Vihang, that is a super cool performance. First out of 806 players. Guys, this is amazing. This one is for our dear Vihang. Saumitra is 5th. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Simply outstanding. Simply outstanding. I'm saying Saumitra in the same tournament. He is the 5th, he says. Now this is Radesh, a blunder you've just committed. Everybody watch out now. Back to the game. Knight takes, and if pawn takes, well then I will take his queen. So that's the thing that he has missed. Everybody watch it. Oh, Ayush Tavde is saying that both have the same rating, 2060 and 2060. That is interesting. By the way, the under 1400, watch this. Watch these arrows. So Radesh You played the knight, but if I now take the knight, I think you cannot take, you should not take back because then you lose the queen. I'm sure everybody noted that. Be careful, such moves. But this is what you have to learn over a period of time. Radesh is 1250. Well, it's close to Prajna. Prajna is 1263, isn't it? So the queen now has come into the game and attacking my knight. I must now go back. I must. And now I play this. No! What did you do? What did you do? Why? Oh, I played this. There was this pin here. Oh, come on. I'm getting a queen now. Now, everybody watch this. This is a very common trick. This is a very common trick, and you fell for that, Radesh. I'm going to win your queen with a check. Doesn't look that great. Now here I'm going to take with a pawn is because I want to play king h1 and I want the rook to be in action. So again, under 1400 guys, this is something to learn, okay? Something important to learn. Nothing blocks the check. I'm happy. Nothing blocks the check. Now I can continue with my action plan. I have this pawn, by the way. So now I got what I wanted. The rook is hanging, and when the rook moves, oh, this is just crazy. Oh, the poor rook. That's not a pretty sight there. Now notice what I'm doing here is finally. Now don't take the bishop. Don't, because there is then checkmate. Oh, come on. You should not have taken that. Now there is checkmate. How? Guys, it's not easy to be a number one out of 600 players. So don't tell me he slipped to 4th. Being in top 10 is just an outstanding thing at the moment. Okay. Ayush, you are up next. And against Ayush, I'm playing with white pieces. This will be my last game, guys. I'm going to play the Danish. Oh, now Ayush, this is bad. Because after you take back, now I take the queen and break your castle, right? You should take there. Next time, please remember. All right. Soumitra defeated 2-2-3-0. That's amazing how these guys, they are just phenomenal. Hats off, really. Hats off to them. Yes, it is difficult. Of course, yes. It is very tough. It's no joke. Keep on, Vyang. Your coach knows it. They don't know it, but your coach knows it. It's not so easy. I've been there. So this is extraordinary stuff and you're doing sensational job. I'm so proud of you. Oh, now the bishop just was necessary for the knight. He just gave a piece. It was necessary, that piece was necessary there. The king has moved. Therefore, oh! Vihang and Saumitra are on fire. They are on fire. That's what I'm going to say. Absolutely on fire. Crazy stuff. Two, 3-0-0 resigned. It's something else. Something else. I've allowed his bishop to move because bishop was threatening to take on h3 anyway. Seriously awesome. Seriously awesome. Saumitra's defeat 2-3-0. That's also similar to what? Yes, yes, Prajna, you're going to be there. Don't worry about it. You're going to be there. Because now I told you, the number one thing, Prajna, you started doing is you started using time, which you were not doing earlier. At least that's a big, big positive there. That's a huge positive, Prajna. Huge positive. We are looking at a quick checkmate here. The knights are controlling the king's escape square on the 7th rank, mind you. No wonder he played that. I'll take there anyway, making it simple. Let's give this check. And later when the king takes, I'll have this fork. Now I'm sure you love this tactic. Monitor, did you follow this tactic there? This was nice. This is known as decoy. It's putting the rook there on d7, winning that to win the rook. Now he could go ahead, but my knight is not blocked. Can you tell me why my knight is not blocked? The knight has nowhere to come out. I agree. But I have the rook that can come in for support. So that's the main thing there in that move, mind you. Otherwise, that knight had nowhere to go. So now very coolly and very calmly, all I have to do is bring my His Majesty to capture the pawn and create a passer. That's all I have to do. Now my knight shall escape. Come back. Now, you should remember Omkar sir's lecture on checkmate patterns. So you remember this pattern that Omkar sir talked about? This is a beautiful checkmate. He taught, I think, this in one of his games. Now I have to cover this square, by the way. One square is necessary. One more square was necessary here. The hook's mate. Prajna, you're so right. Prajna is absolutely right. The hook's mate. Perfect. That's the word. It's just that there was this one square more that had to be covered. So yeah, we'll do that. All right. It was a lovely, lovely session, guys. It was a lovely session. By the way, again, a gentle reminder that I had on the WhatsApp group shared the model answer paper. Watch out for it and check your answers. See if you had done everything correctly. Meanwhile, by Saturday or Sunday, I will create the link for the Swiss League tournament for Monday. Please remember that. Play wholeheartedly there. You guys have played well today, and whatever were your areas for improvement, I've shown them to you. Remember to develop your minor pieces. Watch out for opponents' last moves. There were a lot of good things today. Prajna, good you're using time. Seniors have made us proud, really. I mean, Vyang and Soumitra really are on fire. Chinmay will join the action at the top, I feel, at some stage. Prajna has a question. Prajna, be quick. I have got to stop. Be quick with it. What is your question, Prajna? Then we are going to stop, guys. Prajna, be quick with your question. What is it that you have to ask? Hey, Jay, were you playing the same tournament that Soumitra and Vyang were playing? I mean, I don't know. Jay has also probably watched that English video. When we will have under 1400 tournaments, we will think about that once the hub reopens. There's going to be a month gap at least. Then I will take a call on that. Meanwhile, thanks everybody for watching this. We will be now live on Tuesday for the senior for the above 1400 session. But on Monday, there is Swiss League for all of you. All right, I'll share the link on WhatsApp. Take care. Bye bye.